Hello, lovely people. This is another opportunity to talk to you about a very serious topic. And the topic is about weak and strong people. So, weak and strong people, of course, they are two different people in terms of thinking, terms of doing, terms of capacities, terms of decision making, terms of creed, and in terms of leadership or ownership. So it is absurd how the weak people are treated. So a weak person always tries to speak with kindness in a soft voice, and also they try to avoid conflicts. But the strong people, they speak in a loud voice. They always want to get things done, either by peace or by war. They are, they are always not willing to settle for less than what they want. They fight for themselves and they get whatever they want. So, normally we have what I can call cold-blooded and warm-blooded. So, the cold-blooded people, whom I may relate to strong people, they don't base on their emotions to do something or to make decisions or to whatever they want to do. While the warm-blooded, they base on their emotions. So for example, if you tell a cold-blooded person that here are 10 people and we want you, in these 10 people who are working here, we want you to remove 5 and we have to remain with just 5. A cold-blooded person can do that within a minute and give you the 5 you want, and the rest can be, you know, uh, you know, dismissed. While the warm-blooded person, because they tend to use more emotions than they tend to be emotional, the side of emotions have more is strong. They tend to take time, try to negotiate and see how they can, make people not leave, stay, also to and try to not harm anyone, harm anyone's feelings, which is different to a cold-blooded person. So The reason I'm saying this is that the world has categories, and the world has ways of treating people differently based on their appearance, based on how they look, based on their status. And that one, you cannot change it. I don't know if in heaven it will be the same, but I think it's the same. Why? I have just one reason. If you are a strong person and you start something related to Christianity, I can assure you that that particular project or organization will prosper. And when that prospers, you will impact lives. When you impact lives, I think in heaven also you will have privileges because you are impacting and transforming lives in terms of Christianity. So, versus a weak person who is even afraid to start a simple business that can help them to survive. And so, that is why in heaven, the people who are strong may be given strong places and may be given awards, I would say, for what they have done. Just because they were strong, they stood for many, they fought for many, they did sorts of things for many people. That's my opinion. So you also have your opinion, but I think strong people, they do good things. Also, there are also strong people who do bad things, and that's normal. We have seen that. So, the weak person suffers a lot. Why? Weak person, whenever you are a weak person and you go somewhere, it doesn't matter the location. Any person you will meet, they will just try to synchronize. I think you know what is the meaning of synchronization. People can synchronize one another and get to know their level, their status, their feelings, their emotions. And what they do, they test the weak people. When weak people are tested, because they are more part emotional, they will be easily controlled. Yes. Let's say if you are an emotional person and you have a business, your supplier gives you products and includes the expired products. Because you are an emotional person and weak, you won't immediately react and return. You will try to, first ask yourself so many questions, try to, see ways of solving that without causing any conflict, and a lot will go on in your heart and in your mind. Eventually, You will use your emotions to judge the supplier, and those emotions will be dismantled by the supplier. Yes, because the supplier, first of all, will understand who he is dealing with or she is dealing with. Yes, and then they will take advantage of your weakness, give you those products which of course you didn't deserve to get, and they have nice products by the way. But because they know you are a weak person, they will try and test your emotions and test you somehow, somewhere, and see how you react. When you react, your reactions are based on your emotions, which is very different from a strong person. A strong person, when that happens, just right away, they will call the supplier. Come and take your expired products. That's it. No negotiations, no anything. It's just the standard. Come and pick your expired products. Yes, there is no extra word. And the supplier will understand, and because they want to keep their customer, they will try their best to come quickly and pick the expired product with the good products to replace those expired products. So those two scenarios are a good indication of what strong people and weak people experience and how they go or solve those challenges. So when it comes to services, maybe you are looking a service from even government. You want a visa, you want a construction permit, or you want just a certificate or something that will require you to get into these government organizations and get that permit or that whatever that is going to help you to continue your production, or to continue a project, or to go abroad. You know, when you are a weak person and go for that service, first of all, the service provider will look you in the eyes and they will see if denying you the service has any consequences to them. When they realize that denying you the service has no consequences, they will tell you that we don't have that service today. You can come back next week. Sorry, excuse me. And when you come back the week after, they will tell you, you see, we have a challenge. When we give you this visa, it is going to affect us. because the relations between our country and the country where you want to go, we still have unsettled, you know. So I think it's better if you wait for 2 months. So the weak person will emotionally judge the service provider and say, you see, this person is trying to block me from going abroad. They are either being given some money to stop me from going, or someone knows about my plans and they have tried to tell them, and they are trying to stop me. That is based off emotions. That will happen 2 months later. The weak person will come back and with a soft voice, with kindness, with, they will try to bend and ask for mercy, and so that you can give them the visa. You know the sad story? The weak person have already paid all the required services related to getting the visa, but the service provider is blocking, is limiting, is, stopping that person from going. The service provider will say, enough is enough. I'm tired of this person. They have kept coming from day one to now it's 2 months. I think I have changed a little bit of his plans or her plans. Now I think I can give him the visa. I don't know what he's going to, or what she's going to use it. But I think if it was a meeting, if it was something important, I think something has changed. So the weak person will get a visa. Of course, if you had some ticket to go abroad, you will understand. Maybe they have used the ticket in other kind of businesses. A lot can happen during the period of 2 months. And here goes the strong person. The strong person, they are so funny. They will go in an office, not looking for the service provider. No. They want to meet the head of that organization or that institution. They don't care who reads, but they want to know how. They are so funny. And when they reach there, they will say, you know what? I am delaying. I have been, give me the visa. I need a visa. Where is your payment processes? Who can help me? I need to pay. I want someone to come and help me. See? He will not talk to one person. He will talk to everyone there. And when he talks to everyone, there is no chances of him not getting the service or her. So they will get the visa, they will get the flight, they will go. In the 2 months, they will come back, and the weak person is still there. While the strong person has gone, has finished the businesses, has come back. Had also arranged all necessary things right there. where he wanted to go. So when we try to analyze and try to think about the world organization and the hierarchies, how people differ according to what they have, what they possess, and you move on from level 1 to the top level, you will see that the value of life is not the same. See, if a poor person, if a poor person get a loss, becomes normal. No one cares. But when the rich person gets a loss, everyone is concerned. They want to, they want to support. They try to, if their house is these challenges of electricity, the house can burn out due to just simple installation problems, circuit breakers, and that can burn the entire house. I don't know how many stories, but the house can be completely burned out. And when that happens, rich folks are going to be there because he is a strong person. They know if they don't support him, they will get consequences. I don't know which consequences, but in their mind, they have that feeling. Yeah, you see, he's in challenges. His house is. If we don't support, also we can have the same challenge, which is likely. Also, it's possible. It can happen. But that kind of energy, that kind of ownership and immediate support is also needed equally by that less fortunate person. But why don't they get that? It's because they are weak, and the world we live in is capital based life. Capital based life, or call it capitalism. People with money support people with money to support people with money, and it keeps like that, makes a circle. Money goes to money, and the money goes to money, and vice versa. So, weak people suffer a lot. Why? Nobody cares about them. When a weak person is talented, they have good talent, they will be ignored. They will not be given a chance. Even though they know how to play well, but they will be taken behind. Because that's what the nature does to weak people. And when a strong person comes without a talent, without this experience, they will get what they want. Even if you bring two people weak person having the nicest grades with a strong person with the worst grades to compete for the job. The strong person is likely to get the job, and the weak person is likely to lose the job. Even if the weak person goes into the job, it will not take long for the weak person to be laid off, for the strong person to get a job. So, you ask yourself, why does the nature treat people differently? It's like the magnet. Magnet has two sides, negative and positive. Or you know that the like poles attract. I think it's unlike poles attract, like poles repel. I think it's that way. So when you are weak, everyone wants to test you. When you are strong, everyone wants to bend to your rules. Everyone wants to arrange themselves to your rules. Because the world, when you are a strong person, the world bends to your rules. When you are a weak person, the world gives you tests. Always face challenges, challenge out. Like that. Your life is filled with challenges. When you are a strong person, opportunities keep coming, you keep growing, you keep, developing on a daily basis. Everyone wants to work with you, they want to support you, they want to be part of your projects, they believe in you, they have trust in your abilities, they have trust in you, your personality, and at the end of the day, you find that strong people will always win at the expense of weak people. In whatever case, in whatever situations, the strong people always win and weak people always lose. So, if someone asked you, would you choose to be strong or would you choose to be weak? What would you choose between the two? I think you would choose to be strong. So, when you want to be strong, you can become strong. When you want to become weak, you can also become weak. It's a matter of choice. You can be weak and become strong. You can be strong and become weak. They are all possible. But if you want to become strong, you have to overgo your emotions. You have to be strategic, be very optimistic, and believe in yourself more than anyone else. Thank you so much.